What's going on, everyone? You all love my creamy garlic mushroom sauce so much, so I thought I'd make another version of that, and this one is a creamy garlic Diane sauce. It has so much flavor and it's so easy to make, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright guys, to start this recipe off, we're going to need 1 whole diced brown or yellow onion and 2 cloves of freshly minced garlic, which I'll leave my links to in the description below if you wish to know how I prepare these. Moving on, we're going to need 5 grams or 0.1 of an ounce of flat leaf parsley, to which we're going to scrunch up to make it easier to work with and give it a good old rough chop, which doesn't have to be perfect, just make sure there's no large leaves and it's fairly consistent. Now to get this cooking, place a large skillet onto your stovetop over a high heat and add in 2 tablespoons or 28 grams of unsalted butter, as well as 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliters of olive oil, which is going to help the butter not burn. Then allow the butter to melt and start to lightly bubble. Once bubbling, add in the diced onion and saute this for 4 to 5 minutes or until soft and lightly golden, making sure to move it around every now and again just so it doesn't burn. 5 minutes later, add in the minced garlic and mix that through to continue to saute for 30 seconds just to get those flavors to slightly develop. Now 30 seconds later, very carefully pour in 2 tablespoons or 40 milliliters of brandy or cognac, which it's traditionally served with, or if you can't consume alcohol, use beef stock. This will deglaze the pan, and then we're going to cook this for 45 seconds to reduce and enhance those flavors, stirring it frequently. 45 seconds later, add in 2 teaspoons or 20 grams of tomato paste for a great depth of flavor, 2 teaspoons or 18 grams of Dijon Mustard for a nice sharp and tangy flavor, and 2 tablespoons or 40 milliliters of Worcestershire sauce, which I'll say is the main ingredient in this sauce, giving us both sweet and savory notes as well as its distinct strong flavor and smell. Once that's in, continue stirring it regularly for 1.5 minutes for those flavors to become friends and for the oils in the tomato paste to really enhance in flavor. This has now been 1.5 minutes, and the next step is to pour in 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters of beef stock, which I'll leave my link to in the description below, and this is going to give us a great depth of flavor and strength to our sauce. To this, add in 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of sea salt flakes, as well as 1 teaspoon or 10 cracks of black pepper, to which we can then mix through and cook for 1 to 1.5 minutes or until the beef stock has reduced by half. Once that's done, proceed by pouring in 1 cup or 250 milliliters of thickened cream, which you all know I love to use, and now we're going to stir this through and bring it to a simmer. Once simmering, turn the pan down to low and give the sauce a good mix every minute or so and allow to simmer away for 6 to 7 minutes or until reduced by 1/4 and nice and thick. Okay, so this has now been 7 minutes and has reduced by 1/4, is nice and thick and has become darker in colour, which is all of those flavours that have become friends. We can then add in the chopped parsley for a freshness kick and stir that through just until it's evenly distributed throughout. This can then be taken off the stovetop and is now ready to be served over your favourite dishes, or in other words, we can then dig in. So that's all there is to it. This recipe is fantastic over steak, chicken and pork, and a wide variety of vegetables. The recipe that I've done here serves 2 to 4 people and can easily be doubled, tripled and so on. And for storage, simply place it in an airtight container in your fridge for up to 4 days. And I wouldn't recommend freezing it, but it can be frozen for up to 1 month. It will just become quite watery and lose quite a bit of its flavour. As for reheating, just place it back in a skillet over a medium heat and just heat it up till it's nice and hot. I would recommend as well adding a little bit of cream just to get things moving around. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I was able to teach you something. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and consider subscribing along with hitting that bell notification next to it so you never miss when I upload. Thanks for watching everyone, stay safe and enjoy.